Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tom Brown Stadium and the Minutemen Boys Soccer Senior Night. Today's matchup is between the Washington Township Minutemen, coached by Shane Snyder, and the Egg Harbor Township Eagles, coached by Pete Lambert, who's part of the next class to be inducted into the South Jersey Soccer Coaches Association Hall of Fame. We'd first like to welcome the Eagles, their families, friends, and fans this evening. We'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge their seniors. At this time, will all the senior Eagles please stand and make your way to the field? Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a nice round of applause for the Senior Eagles. Now, please direct your attention down on the field, where we'd like to honor the 15 graduating senior players and 3 graduating senior managers from Washington Township. Per their request, escorting one another to midfield, our 3 managers, Gianna Bauer, Talia Galliotto, and Victoria Marshall. Gianna wanted to thank the entire program for welcoming her to the fold this year. She's committed to Keene University to play softball and study nursing. Talia would like to thank the coaching staff for making the last 4 years fun and for all the hard work they do. And finally, Tor would like to thank the coaches and boys for making these past 3 years fun and memorable. She will always remember bus rides, pasta parties, and of course, winning. Our first senior player is back, number 22, Sean Allman. Sean is in his first year of varsity, 4th overall in the program, and was voted the player that makes everyone laugh and enjoy themselves. Sean is accompanied by his parents, Christy and Sean. Next, we have center back, number 23, Charlie Ebel. Charlie's a 4-year member of the Minuteman program, and despite an injury, has been with the team all season, contributing in many unseen ways. Charlie wishes to thank his teammates for always helping him and having fun during the season. Charlie is joined by his parents, Kim and Charlie, and plans to study medicine at the University of Delaware. Next up, please welcome midfielder number 10, Carson Frontano. Carson's a 4-year member of the program and is earning his first varsity letter this season. One of Carson's favorite memories is winning the state cup and advancing to regionals with his club team, many of whom are on the Minutemen roster. Carson is joined by his parents, Melinda and Ed, and hopes to study business in the future. Next, please welcome center back number 22, Tyler Grekowitz. Ty is a 2-year starter on the back line, a key component to a defense that ranks 10th out of 90 South Jersey schools in goals allowed at 11. Ty is joined by his parents, Kim and John, and is looking to play soccer and study accounting and finance next season.
We love you, Greg!
Next up, let's welcome wing number 13, Nick Kelly. Nick has played up front since joining the program and plans on studying business at Rowan University next year. Nick was the leading scorer on the freshman team before being called up to varsity, where he has played 3 seasons, with his fondest memory being a win over Kingsway in the Group 4 tournament as a sophomore. joined by his mother, Melissa. He would like to especially thank his mother, who has always been there for him, and his sister through the toughest of times. Next is midfielder number 11, Bura Kumas. Bura is a 3-year varsity letter winner and is accompanied by his parents, Amet and Ainor. Bura has loved every minute of high school soccer and believes in everything the program represents and stands for, and will be a lifelong supporter of township soccer. Next is midfielder number 7, Matthew Liss. Matthew is a 3-year letter winner for the Minutemen. His favorite moment came freshman year when he scored the game winner in overtime against Clearview in the first round of the Coaches Cup. Matt was one of 2 freshmen on the 2018 state championship team. Matt is accompanied by his parents, Jen and Dan, and would like to thank his teammates for welcoming back this season and for the unforgettable time he's had with his group of guys. Next is center back number 16, Nick Marquise. Nick is in his 2nd year on the Minutemen varsity back line. Nick will always remember scoring a screamer for the freshman team with the varsity watching. Nick plans to attend Rowan in the fall, study biology. Nick is joined by his mother, Paula, who Nick would like to thank for every struggle she has helped him through, for always being there for him, and for making him into the person he is today. Next up, please welcome goalkeeper number 20, Zach Masney. Zach was recently named the Olympic Conference Goalie of the Week by the Courier Post and has played every minute of the 2021 season. Zach has 9 shutouts in his first season on varsity and has been a key member of the defense. Zach is joined by his parents Lisa Ann and Larry and hopes to replicate his favorite high school moment from freshman year when the Minutemen won the Group 4 state title. Next is senior co-captain number 14, Aiden McGuigan. Aiden is a 4-year varsity performer and has been named captain twice, the first coming last year as a junior. Aiden, who was on the 2018 state championship team, has played almost every position over the past 4 seasons, but will continue his soccer career as a back for Rowan University in the fall, where he will study criminal justice. Aiden is joined by his parents, Summer and Pat, whom he would like to thank for always being there, believing in, and sacrificing their time to support him. Next, please welcome midfielder number 5, Noah Pollock. Noah's a 3-year varsity performer who remembers scoring a bicycle kick for Real, New Jersey when they took home the national title in Las Vegas. He plans to study financial technology next season and has several schools he is interested in attending. Noah is joined by his parents, Rosanna and Steve, whom he includes in thanking all of the parents and Booster Club members that have worked tirelessly to make this a special season. Next up is outside back number 9, Jake Rodano. Jake's favorite moment is having his picture appear on the NJ.com with Chad Yates and Sean Zemlak celebrating the 2018 state title in the stands at King University. Jake, who committed to Rowan University as a 7th grader, is a 2-year varsity letter winner and is joined by his parents, Gina and Mike. He'd also like to thank the coaches, support staff, and entire Washington Township soccer community for making this day possible. Next up is outside back number 13, Anthony Ciato. Anthony will always remember celebrations on bus rides home and would like to thank his fellow seniors who have been his best friends since their first year playing together, some as early as 8 years old. Anthony, who plans on majoring in sports management, is joined by his parents, Sherry and Anthony. He'd also like to thank Coach Snyder for allowing him to be a part of this great program. Next is winger number 6, Nick Sokolov. Nick has been with the program for 4 years and has contributed a pair of goals for the varsity this season. He will always remember his first varsity goal against Camden Catholic. Nick has played soccer for 14 years and would like to thank his teammates, family, and parents for helping him to improve as a player and as a person. Nick is joined by his parents, Stacy and Dennis, and plans to attend RCSJ in the fall, where he will study business. Finally, we introduce you to senior co-captain, number 19, Giorgio Tassiopoulos. Giorgio has played soccer for 13 years and has been on varsity the last 3 seasons. He plans on studying chemical engineering at Rowan, Drexel, or the Stevens Institute of Technology in the fall. Giorgio is joined by his parents, Marina and Tasso, and wishes to thank all involved with the program that have made the last 4 years extremely memorable. He especially wants to thank his family and parents for their continued support. All the boys wish to thank their coaches, school administration, classmates, families, and in particular their parents, who have been through years of long car rides, hotels, heartbreak, injuries, laughter, success, and countless other moments, some terrible and some awesome, to reach this point. They are great players, but more importantly, they are all great individuals because of the work their parents have done. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a special message from Coach Snyder. Coach says, I would like to thank Mrs. McGuigan, Mr. McGuigan, Mr. Redano, Mrs. Redano, Mr. Pollock, Mrs. Pollock, Mr. Reesley, and all of the Booster Club board members on everything they do for all our teams. The coaches cannot thank them enough for the sometimes never-ending job that they do. Congratulations to the freshmen and JV teams for all of their hard work that they have done so far this season. Coach Fleming, Guerreri, and Reardigan have done an amazing job thus far this season. Thanks to Coach Mulvihill and Coach Diaz. You guys are great help, and your efforts don't go unnoticed by everyone in the program. It's awesome to see alumni coming back and giving back to the program. Mr. Murphy and Mr. Strout, thanks for the continued support and positive words of encouragement. Our athletic trainers, Dr. Schwartz and Mrs. Motions, thank you for all you do for our athletes. Thanks to our managers, Talia Galliotto, Tori Marshall, and Gianna Bauer. Lastly, thanks to the 15 seniors and their parents. Parents, thanks for the countless hours you spend driving the boys to practices and games for the last 12 years. The support and encouragement you have given to your sons have helped them develop into the young men they are today. Fellas, over the past 4 years, you've played with passion and energy and have played the game the right way. Seems like the last 4 years have just flown by. There have been a lot of memorable moments throughout your career. Hopefully, there are still more to come. You should be proud of the way you play the game. To watch you guys grow as people and a team throughout your time here has been a pleasure. Good luck to you guys as you continue your soccer career and your education. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Coach Snyder. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's have one more round of applause for our soccer senior class 2020-21 and their parents. The program is proud of all of you and wish you luck in all your future endeavors. At this time, we'd like to mention that our snack bar is open.